Hey there guys, and welcome to a new squad builder. Today we're going to be having a look at some of the most underrated players in football today. These are players who just don't get the credit they deserve for actually how good they are. There may be some surprises here, but let's get into it. By the way, can I just say it's been a long time since I've done squad builder, guys. I really want to get back into doing squad builders. For me, that's some of my most fun videos that I love to make. They're really good fun. But yeah, first up in goal for the most underrated, in my opinion, goalkeeper, especially over this season and also last season, it's going to be a Roma goalkeeper. And a lot of you guys suggested maybe go with Oblak from Atletico, but I think for me, people now appreciate how good he is. I'm going to go with the Brazilian goalkeeper from Roma. It's of course Alisson, who I do not have in my club right now. He's gone somewhere. There you go, found Alisson, guys. He's in my club. For me, I think he's a really underrated goalkeeper, brilliant shot stopper as well. And a lot of journalists just are writing this guy off, saying, "Oh, it's a one-year wonder." But honestly, very good goalkeeper. He's going to get high rating, maybe soon with an upgrade as well. Hopefully, he'll start to be, I guess, a bit higher, more highly rated, is what I'm trying to say. Right centre back will be a player. Wait, what? I've just found a glitch. Oh my god, guys, what the hell? Look, there's no card there. Yet my card is there. What? I'm pressing X. Oh, there you go. Azpilicueta, guys, is going to be the player. What the hell is going on here? Next up, guys, you may have seen it there. It's going to be Azpilicueta. Yes, he's got a good rating on FIFA, but in general football, people never give this guy the credit he deserves. He's a very versatile player, which for me is always a good sign of someone who can just play just so well in a lot of different positions. But not only that, the fact that he's versatile shows that also he is not appreciated in general. This guy can play amazing at left back and be a fantastic right back, and I think he got into the Premier League team of the season in real life, not on FIFA. I think was it a few years ago as a right back or left back. He was brilliant that season. He's been a fantastic player for about 5 years now, yet still people never consider him to be one of the best centre backs around, best defenders around in general. He's great. Azpilicueta's great. For me, I'm going to give him credit here on this video. Next up, though, is a very big surprise, and I think this will surprise a lot of you guys. For me, I never used to rate this guy that highly as a centre-back when he played for Man United. Maybe it was because it was obviously one of the biggest clubs in the world and never had much game time, but I never really rated him, but I vastly underrated him, especially when he moved to West Brom. It's going to be Jonny Evans. The fact that Arsenal, of all teams, who are right now a top 6 team, they obviously challenged top 4, they wanted to sign Jonny Evans. That shows you that this guy is clearly a good player. I've underrated him all my life, and this is, you know what, I'm going to give props. He is a good player, guys. He's always one of the more, I think, top scoring fantasy football players as well, which does show here he's a very consistent player. And for me, I'm going to go Jonny Evans there, guys. So far, Alisson, Jonny Evans, Azpilicueta are the 3 players. Moving on, going to go to a former Man City player, and this guy's been great for Atletico Madrid. It's a defender from Atletico. We're going to be going with a... Where is he? Where's La Liga? There you go. There he is, guys, as a content player. It's going to be Savic. Very good player right now. He wasn't that highly rated after he left Man City. He didn't do that well there in the Premier League for whatever reason, but clearly he's grown as a player. Playing next to Godin as well just will always improve your ability in real life for football, and for me, I've got to include him. Very underrated player. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets an upgrade. He's always playing for Atletico these days as well. He's constantly improving in their defence. Very good defender right now. Anyway, moving on, we're going to go to the left-back position, but again, a bit like Azpilicueta, I feel like people realise this guy's good, yet they don't give enough credit. This guy's amazing. Again, like Azpilicueta, actually. Very versatile player. Can play across the defence. This guy can even play midfield. Amazing passer. Used to play for, I believe, Athletic Bilbao back in the day with Llorente. It's going to be Javi Martinez. Great player. Just doesn't get the credit he deserves. Again, very underrated player, this guy. Versatile as hell. Just a brilliant centre-back. He can play centre-mid, CDM. He could maybe even play like a left mid, but like a defence left mid, that makes sense. Could really play well anywhere in midfield. This guy is brilliant. Really impressed with him over the last few years, and in general, over the last maybe 6 years. Back when he was in La Liga, I always liked him. I always wanted Liverpool to sign him. Really like him a lot, but underrated for sure. Another Spanish player though, and there's a lot of Spanish players in this team for some reason, but it's just the way football is right now. I'm going to go with a player who, again, this guy I mean, if you wanted a central defensive midfielder, this guy would be one of the first probably 3 players you think of, and a lot of people don't think of this guy when they think of like a just quality. Some would say world class. People would disagree with that statement maybe, but this guy, he's won everything with Barcelona. He is outstanding. I think outstanding is the word I describe Sergio Busquets. He is literally fantastic, guys. People do not give this guy credit. He is so underrated. It's just a crime right now. He's absolutely brilliant for Barca. Without him, they would nowhere near win as many games. He breaks up so many attacks for Barca. Obviously, a fantastic passer of the ball as well. And for me, really, really underrated player. Next up again is another, well, right now, a United player who I, for one, guys, I'm going to own up to this. I really didn't rate this guy at all. And then, to be honest, he scored, I think, 9 goals, I think, this season in the Premier League. Got 6 assists, yet still people don't realise how good he is. It's going to be a Man United player, and it's going to be this guy, wherever he is here. He's here somewhere, 84 rated. Where's he gone? Hold on. I've lost him. There you go. Sorry, 82 rated. It's Jesse Lingard. Very surprising one. I never really rated this guy, but for me, he's in the most underrated players for sure, like hands down. I did ask you guys, I think it was on Twitter the other day, who do you think is the most underrated player from like this season? He was one of the top 3 voted in for sure. So yeah, he's going to be there, guys, as voted by you as well. Moving on though, we're going to finish the team here, guys, right now with another player who I think everyone's consensus is that this guy's a good player, but I don't think he gets the credit he deserves either at all. And it's going to be Marek Hamsik. As you can see there, he's in my club already, 89 rating. Yes, he's got a great rating in FIFA, but in general, people never talk about this guy as being one of the best centre mids in the world, and I think he's up there, in probably top 10. Would you guys agree with that? Let me know. But for me, you may agree, disagree with that one, but I've gone with Hamsik for that. So far, Alisson, Azpilicueta, Savic, Evans, Martinez. Busquets is so underrated, it's just ridiculous. Lingard, again, really underrated. Hamsik, for me, is underrated. Moving on, though, this one is a strange one. I sometimes underrate this guy, and it's going to be Thomas Muller. The reason why, for me, he's so underrated is the fact that every World Cup this guy turns up. Every season, he has a consistent season. And it's probably because he doesn't always play for Bayern. He comes off the bench quite a bit. Starts a lot of games, but doesn't always play every game. Not like Lewandowski. But over the past few years, like, he gets so many goals. Always seems to get double-figure goals. He's always got a good rating on FIFA. But at the same time, people never talk about how gifted this guy is. He's so underrated. And yeah, he's always scoring goals for Bayern, always for Germany. He has to be in this team for sure. Moving on, we're going to go to another player who, for me, is generally, I'd say, one of the most underrated Premier League players. And people are starting to come around to how good this guy is, but not enough. This guy is phenomenal, got a really good card in FIFA. For me, he should be 84, maybe 85 rated. Again, EA themselves have underrated how good Heung-min Son is. Yeah, for me, guys, got to be the most underrated team for sure. Really underrated play. This guy is just fantastic for Spurs. Scores so many goals, gets so many assists. I think that's one of those ones which had to be in this one, and may be hard to disagree with that one. Moving on though to the final player. I thought about this one for a long time. I nearly went with Harry Kane, which may surprise you guys, but again, even EA themselves, they really have got to kick themselves in the foot for this one. How can the top Premier League goal scorer for the past 3 years be 86 rating? This guy should be 88. I'd say 89, to be honest, guys. I think for me, he's now world class. That's how I rate Harry Kane. But I'm not going to go with Harry Kane. I'm going to go with the only, I believe, Liverpool player in this squad. And even I've underrated this guy. I think he should be 84 going forward in the next FIFA. But I'm going to go with Roberto Firmino. Overall, people don't realise how good this guy is. He is so good. Holding up the ball, tracking back. He works his arse off for the team. Really, really good finisher now as well. And a really creative player, can play a striker, centre forward, even like as a kind of attacking midfielder. This guy, for me, is a very underrated player, in my opinion. And in your guys' opinion, Firmino and I think it was Lingard were the 2 most popular in the top 3. But yeah, there are for me the most underrated players, guys, right now in football. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Comment down below who you think I've missed on this squad builder. I really want to do more. So the highest voted comment, guys, for the next squad builder, I will do on the next squad builder video, if that makes sense. That would be really cool. Leave a like for more. Can we get 7,000 likes in 1 hour? That would be insane. Thank you for your support every day, guys. It really does mean a lot. It's amazing. Yeah, oh, man, it's insane. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later.